Good evening, everyone. You might notice the gain's a little bit higher than usual, just because it is quite late where I am. Turn the music down a bit. I think right there should be fine. But it is late where I am, and I do have to be quiet because there are other people living with me. But I'm hoping at least it will be solved shortly. Change up stuff. That. I'm just gonna do a little bit of fixing. There. Oh, that's right, that's not up. There we go. Hey, there's that color. Hey guys. But yeah, we got some nice light tones. And I was finally able to get my hand on a Bioflogus. Just fix the arm a bit here. Get it where I need it to be. Good old apothecary. Right, forgot focus is fucked. Un momento. There, you should be able to see him now. No, keep that on. It's fine. A little bit more. That. There we go. Fix it myself. There we go. Actually, that's a bit better. Let me just bring it up a bit. Hey. I love trying to understand the cameras. There we go. But so, yeah. Apothecary Biologist, that's going to go great for the, I plan on doing like a full Gravis lineup for the fist that I have on, which is why not only needed the one, I needed two. Where did I put the second? Oh, is he not over here? Where did I leave him? I have a Gravis in the wind. Oh, he's still up there. Shit. I'm now swimming in Gravis units. But yeah, I had some spare old apothecary parts that didn't really keep with the kit. So I made sure to use them for this guy instead. So the hair is not all too floofy. So the one that, it was funny, it actually came in pre-primed, so I worked with that, had to put on the bits. And then we got the second one, came in bits, had to prime that one up. A little bit different. So I'm thinking, I like what the Slap Shop did for over here. So I think I'm gonna keep this, maybe tune the white up a bit, and then I'll try and get some reference images for what I want to paint on. And then we'll chill for that in the next 2 seconds. Give me you, actually. Just give me the default boy. Give me the default, and then I'll put in my own colors. Perfect. Doesn't need to be difficult. Doesn't need to be complicated. Just show me the money. We can actually put you a bit higher. It's gonna be calm beats anyway, so I don't have to leave it too low. If it does become a problem, then I'll just bring it down ever so slightly. Use white except the marking, so I'll keep that yellow. Make sure the trim is black, as everything is. Red there. I could make the chest piece yellow and keep everything else white. I kind of did the same thing where I kept certain pieces white. I would keep that there. I think make a red marking there. I have a transfer for oh my god, I can't speak. A transfer for an apothecary symbol. Solver pistol. I think that's it. And then we got various tools. Well, I get to get the important pieces out. And you know what? Since it is an apothecary, I'll see if I can't bust out the white scar. Or actually, what was this? That's white alchemy, not that. Is that the white scar? That is the white scar. How old are you? Pretty old. Can make you work, though. Yep, the holidays are here, and the family is up and creating. So I did a bunch of that today. What the heck? Look at that. But yeah, the Gravis list I decided I'd plan on running is it's going to involve a double. I can't remember if I talked about this or not. I keep spacing out these streams too much. I forget when I repeat shit. I did talk about it before. But yeah, the only thing I need to do now is one, paint the Gravis Biologus, and the last thing I need is I need a... Actually, no, do I have everything? No, I need to build... I got what I needed. I need to build the remaining Gravis. Because I have an old 3-man with Bolt Storm that came pre-painted as Dark Angels. Gotta break those off. That's what I gotta do. I wonder if this is gonna work better with my... Let me see something. It's gonna work better if I do it like this. Makeup brush style. Kinda, yeah. It's not as clean, but it does get what I need it to do. Slapshot is actually doing a ton of work for me, actually. And then I can just highlight with my brushes later. It's funny. It feels like I'm painting a White Scar mini. I wonder if in the lore there are any White Scar Gravis units due to the whole speed thing. That should be good, except for the pieces I can't really reach, but that's going to be metal anyway. It's actually fine. Let's get the actual White Scar out. That's why I say it's old. It's become a bit blocky the past couple months. I think this is one of the first pots I ever got. So I can use a little bit of what I got left. Actually try with this boy. I know he's going to be more of a trim brush, but I just want to see. Let me see. Not too thin, but just watery enough to be buttery smooth. Yellow. Oh, but the thing I can chat about, which I am excited to talk, is, yeah, taking part in another tournament, happily. But this time it's a little bit different, not a 40k tournament. I'm taking part in a conquest tournament. I'm going to try and get more of a feel for the game, because I actually finally have all the models built and I technically could start painting. Which is good news for me, because the schemes I have planned for them are good and simple. Nothing too outlandish. But we're going in with a full cavalry lineup. And it's a good thing I did review the list, because I was actually able to make some changes to it. And now every single portion of my army gains access to a good rule that will help it in the long run. I gotta say, it's very funny flopping between Conquest and 40k, because one, it uses the same dice system, but it's different in the fact of 6s are failures and 1s are successes kind of deal. It does a reversed thing. And it's quite fascinating where sometimes the days where I think of playing 40k, and just Lady Luck has a way of just giving me nothing but 1s, 2s, and 3s. And when it comes to Conquest, it's actually quite nice. So that means I'm just rolling hot. It really is, though, a quite interesting game. It's like all these different interactions when it comes to charging and fighting. Behemoth monster type units are really scary. Helmet's actually good. That's good, that's good. Actually do need black now. Uh-oh. Oh, I hope that doesn't get flagged. I think it will, though. Let's play a little bit of gambling. God, I'm gonna get so flagged. It's late at night. I kinda don't care, though. Yeah, I mean, that smoke black is good and all, but it really is no substitute for that P3 formula. I was also on the I was on the lookout for, like, new paints. And I really do think going forward, P3 formula is going to be, like, my go-to black. The smoke is cool and all, but it's more like a highlight, if anything. It barely gives anything. Camera bit. There we go, that's better. Alright, smoke black, stay there. I'm trying to see if I can get more out of this, though. Digging brush. God, it's just so pristine, like Chaos Black. Crisp and neat. God, look at that. If I'm glazing it hard, I'm sorry. It's just a very good black. This tempo, though, that I've been in recently has been very good. I've been building and then painting right after, which is feeling great. I should get the red going. That. Give me Mephiston. I'm gonna need this. I'm gonna need the lighter brown, and then I'm gonna need Snakebite. Not doable. I need the lighter one, which of course you're buried. Come on, you. Come on. There we go. And where the fuck? That's for the eyes. That'll be later. I'm also gonna need a blue, so give me that. And sky. That's over here. Shadings. Lead Belcher. Yeah. Give me Gehenna. Make a nice little brass look there. Where's Snakebite? Is that you? Did I find you? There you are. Okay. Good. Red. Yes, now. Not too much, though. You don't gotta go too crazy. That's more than enough. Yellow, too. Almost forgot. I can actually, you know what? So we'll get a bit into the painting, and I do want to chat. I actually want to chat more about Conquest, because learning more about it has actually been quite fun. Not that. Or how about it? It's Parabellum, right? Yeah. Parabellum Army Builder. There we go. that should be good. Sorry if I brushed the microphone there. Yes. Where is... There it is. Was that not it? I thought I did. Alright, well, I'll just make a fresh one here. I remember what it is, so it's not that bad. It is this and this. 1, 2. Oh no, this, and then that, and then this, and then this. Get this, get this, get this, and this. Actually taking care of it quite fast. Doesn't need it. You have this. You get this. And is this one? Nope. It's this one. Yes. Good. There. Get it. Yes. And then where are you? There you are. Do not get their thing. You get none of these. You have this. Yes. You have that and that. I'm 25 points short somewhere. Where? Nope. No, it's correct. Okay, good. Okay, good. Got it ready. Sweet. Perfect. Guess it's good that I've memorized the list so far. Go back to the image that I want to use. There we go. You know what smoked black might be good for? If I can get into the divots of it. Yeah, it's good for actually the, like a lightened look on the inner suit portion. Go. Inside of there. I think that's clear there. Yep. That up. Keep that in. Keep that in. with this brush. Damn. I have to take some time to just leave it alone. See if I can't fix it a bit. You know what? I'm gonna do that right now. Poof. Just sit you up. Over here. Swap back to old reliable. Actually, a lot of places that are red here. I'll have to reform that with a thin white. It's a bit of a pain to get in there. I'll have more of this company's like not battle dressings, more like battle leotards, or basically their cloths that are connected to their armor, probably red for more support-based Marines, and have the black separated for the combat specialized Marines. Always horrifying painting around white armor. It really does look like a white scar. There will be yellow, I promise there will be. Actually cover that a little bit. Just because it's going to receive metal in the future. Nothing there. That can take it though. That's a little bit too much red. Take a little bit less for the other side. What? Don't smoke black, I judged you too harshly. Good cleanup there, big man. That for the data stream too. For the can't speak, for the Arthesian. I don't even know if it is an Arthesian. It looks like just a, yeah, it looks just like a normal, like, pad for collecting info on. Let's get there. So actually what I can do in the meantime is set up the rest of the pieces. Thank you. Just got brown in there, damn it. Wrong swing, but it's fine. Good. Brown's completed. So I could use white dousing on the leg and the back. There we go. That's not a terrible idea. Pipe restricts right there. Let's get there. There's going to be a lot of like metal usage. That stays, that stays. Metal, metal, metal. It's good. Can actually put this down. Start putting on yellow. one bit that's yellow. Why do I need this? What the hell? Oh, more problems. I really hope it's not, but I probably hope for silly things. Carefully. And the yellow. Yellow Orch is simple, but she's a fickle bitch. She will turn on you like a dime. That would be a little bit there. Miscalculation on my part. Pretty much our goal today is hopefully finish up this boy. It doesn't mean it doesn't mean the full list will be done, but it does mean if I finish him, I could take it out for a test drive with the Gravis Captain I have. And run sustained lethal hits on my aggressors. Make you reliable. I can do. I'll leave one side plate white because I want to put a semblance of written text on this one. It might be long enough to take it. I'll do something wacky over here. This is exciting. Love coming up with ideas on the fly. Bust out the lead belcher now. Actually, we need the silver too. Yes. Good evening, wild card. Nice to meet you. This is an Imperial Fist Gravis boy. If I had a finished guy next to me. He's over there. Keep a Imperial Fist nearby on standby. So yeah, I do kind of like a Mud Fist beachhead look. Storming, trying to secure a foothold kind of deal. Just shut up here. And I'm currently building or painting 2 Apothecary Biologists for the big old Gravis list. Actually, it might be easier if I take on the smaller brush. There we go, much easier. There we go. Get that going. I think the real question is, what's the positioning going to look like when I actually field these? It is not easy to shift around 8 Gravis-sized bases. By that I mean 40mm bastards. I just have to stick them out in the open, which I really don't want to do. Transfers, and I can actually pop out the. Oh, are you hard now? No, you're not hard. Just a pain in the ass to shake. I'm not gonna too much. That's way too much. All right, good. Yep. And then I can keep the white mess in there. Actually, give me old reliable. That's actually an apothecary symbol. I can paint that red, which is good news for me. I might need to highlight this pauldron. This henna might be messed. It's a good thing I have 2 of them. I got the AK gold. I can use it to highlight this. It's a sucky problem. Okay. Where is that gold? Here's the AK gold. I'm running out of room, chat. This wet palette is getting filled to the brim. Here's the matte red for highlighting. Let's see if we can't. Colors are actually getting pretty bright. I'm gonna tone it down a bit so you guys can actually see it.
I don't know, have a good day.
Shit. And then maybe left gain. And then that. Alright. Getting that. So you guys see it a little easier. It's always hard on this camera when it comes to bright colors. This thing was not meant for it. There you go, that's a bit easier to spot. Always want to make sure you have multiple colors so you can pretty it up like that. Speaking of, let me get that last little bit of red going. A little bit less. Oh, I zoned out. Dead ass, I just zoned out. I didn't think fatigue would be hitting that fast, but it is. God, there's a lot of detail. Do I have enough time? What time is it right now? 12? I've already been going an hour? Damn it. Alright, let's see what we can get then. Probably just gonna have to focus a lot more on the details then, instead of the actual, like, shades and such. Let's get the base coating done for everything. Should get the blues ready then. Blues and greens are gonna have to be in the north quadrant. Eyes and then it's back to back. Actually, no. That's gonna have to be the detail brush. What else can I hit with Old Reliable? The armor or metals, definitely, so. I think Lead Belcher and Black Alchemy kind of mimic each other. Well, I wish I had more Black Alchemy right now. That paint is awesome. Still have to find it too. My local shop never has it in stock. Good tempo song. Kind of what I needed right now for a little morale booster. There we go. Metals are sort of done. It's not necessarily cheating. If I dry brush on the metals, I'll also hit that one at it, not the red. Those are Gene Seed vaults. Done. Go. Shit. Getting fidgety. belcher its due. You can see about giving it its lenses at a different time. Yep. And of course, some lead belcher got on there. Little bitty arms are kind of easy, so it's all metal. I'm going to be sure to go over the engine block with the red, though. The distinct apothecary scheme. Got like a little taser over here. So it's good there. Just broke my rule, but I wanted a little bit of detailing for the red early on. Also, you got an ad in 10 seconds, guys. I do apologize. They should only be 30 seconds long, so I'll see you soon. Did it actually reset it? Because it should have seen it by now. Nope. Did you reset? No? Okay, there it is. It probably... Okay, it's just weird like that. Got it. Okay. Sheesh. Thought it broke on me. Put that up. Okay. Welcome back, guys. Okay, good. That's good. I can get some heavy metal later. Get the metal skull. There you go. You know what? Give me this. Get rid of this. There we go. Much better. That's a lot better. go. That would be perfect for decorating the rings. Smoke. Black. Okay, got that. Where's the silver and then where's heavy? Heavy, where are you? There you are. Sure, I'm not getting any on this shirt. It's a good shirt. Yeah. Nice. Good. Good. That's clear. That's clear. Try and take care of the eyes real quick. That's a little bit much. Why am I trying to do this with this? I said earlier. Get so lost using Old Reliable, I forget the other brushes are there. No. Can't tell if I'm hitting the eye or not. There we go. That's better. There we go. That's a good eye. That's actually some nice quick thinking. Now that's leaking in. Good. Gets into the crevices. Perfect. That goes there. And then I wanted to do this real quick. Actually, let me see if I actually do have a transfer like that. I do. Excuse me. So you know what? I'm going to change that color. You know what? Make it green. I decree green. Clicked something. I'll let it harden up then. That'll be that. Quickly. These. Exhausted usage. There we go. Maybe a darker one. Excuse me. There we go. That's better, actually. It's a nicer green. Good. Okay, we got the base look of what I'm going for. That's good there. I need that really watered down. There we go. Highlighted chess piece, and unfortunately two, I have to call it there. Not particularly completed, but only a few more portions and then some extra detailing will be good to go. But that's why I have tomorrow. So I can leave my stuff here as is, and then when I come back, we can try and finish up that Biologist. I just want to say thank you guys for stopping by. I know the times have gotten a little bit wonky. I'm trying out something different that'll still let me work on YouTube videos because I've been putting them off over and over again, and I'm trying to get back at them. And hopefully I can start taking care of it in these coming weeks. By the start of the new year, it should be in a nice consistent pace. But until then, be sure to leave a follow if you know when I'm going live. If you curious about any of my other projects, I have a link tree down in the channel description, and it'll take you to the Twitters where I post most of my finished pieces. So until then, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a good night, and wish me luck.